Good morning, distance learners. Today we're going to begin a little project that we will be working on every day this week. It is an in-class project, so it will be our only assignments that we're working on for the next couple days. So let's get started. Once you click on LMS today, you're going to see your project. You'll see a couple pages. So we're going to read what it is and talk about it together. This project is called Zooming In on Mesopotamia. With a partner, you will zoom in on one group of ancient Mesopotamians that you would like to learn more about. Choose the civilization you'd like to learn more about: Sumer, Babylon, or Assyria. To choose one of these, what you do is you double click and then right click, and you can either do a check mark or fill in the square. I like to do a check mark. And then that's how you would select it technically on your instructions. So you can choose Sumer if you want. That is a civilization we've already been learning a lot about, so that would be more of a review where you would be using your notes and things we've pretty much already learned and kind of wrapping those things up. But if you're interested and you want to learn more about a newer civilization that we haven't studied as much, it is up to you. You can choose Babylon or Assyria to research. What you'll be looking for is 4 cultural traits to focus on. So you will be researching 4 of these things. You get to choose which 4 you want to research. There's trade and economy, and then some examples. These are not set in stone, they're just examples. Art, government and power, communication, basic needs, technology, family life, recreation and leisure, and biblical relation, which means how or where is the civilization mentioned in the Bible. Those are all ideas for 4 things that you'll be researching. Here are your requirements. You may make a Google Slides presentation or poster to showcase your findings. You will present your project to the class, and over distance, you will just be submitting a video of you presenting your project. You must include a picture and 5 to 8 sentence paragraph for each of these traits. So that's the most important part, is I need to see a picture of one of these, of all 4 of these things you chose, and a little paragraph explaining them, okay? You must include the website URL address if you use a website. For your research for this project, I do not want you to use Google or KidSearch even. I just want you to use these websites that I have listed. These are approved websites that have really good information, should have plenty of information in here for you to be able to complete 4 of these things, okay? So if you need more research than these websites, please ask me first. Send me an email. But these should really be everything that you need. So only use these websites. And then your rubric, let's take a look at how to get a 100%. Let's see how to be in the advanced column. So first, when it comes to describing your 4 cultural traits, the information needs to be accurate. The information needs to be detailed. The information needs to be about 4 traits, not 3 or 2 or 1. And the information needs to be written in your own words. So for Code of Hammurabi, we were copying and pasting, but for this project, I'd like you to try to take the information and put it in your own words. For your writing, that means your paragraphs. The paragraphs are clearly written. There is proper grammar and spelling, and you have 5 to 8 sentences. For pictures, you need to have 4 more pictures, 1 for each of these traits, okay? And your pictures need to relate to the trait. So you can't have a picture of a ziggurat on the page that talks about communication, because that wouldn't really make sense. So you need to have pictures that have to do with that trait that you're telling us about. And then lastly, I really like the idea of clinic for kind of a creativity section. This is like the neatness, creativity section of the rubric. And what clinic stands for is creative, legible, interesting, neat, informative, and colorful. So I'm really just looking overall, did you put in your best effort? And so I want to see the final product went above and beyond and produced a project that was creative, legible, neat, informative, and colorful. Okay, so I'm just looking for these things this week. Each day we'll be working on this project. Today, your goal is brainstorm. That's what it says on LMS. It says to do the brainstorm today. So you're going to be Picking your 4 things. First, you'll need to pick, obviously, your civilization that you want to learn more about, one of these 3. And then you're going to be picking 4 things to learn about it. And I need you to take notes or at least list information. You can copy and paste in these boxes because we'll be going back and putting it in our own words tomorrow. But pick 4 and list information you find. You can just put bullet points or just like dashes, and you can type in information you find on the internet or copy and paste it, and then put your website links here where you find the information. All right? Make sure you're finding enough information today to write 5 to 8 sentences about. So I would say probably maybe 4 bullet points would be plenty. I think 4 bullet points would get you enough information for 5 to 8 sentences. All right? Let me know if you have questions today or need help beginning your project and completing your brainstorm sheet. All right? Make sure that you turn this in. I would like this actually on LMS today instead of sharing it because it makes it easier for me to see it here on LMS today. All right? Have a wonderful day.